As most of you guys already know now, Type Soul is returning. Type Soul 2, Type Soul Revamped, whatever you want to call it, Type Soul is back. And we do already know that they said the game was meant to come back during the end of March or even early April, which means sometime within the next 2 weeks, maybe 3 if we're unlucky, but sometime within the next 2 weeks, Type Soul Revamped or Type Soul 2 is going to come back officially. And I'm not gonna lie to you, a lot of us are excited, but a lot of us are nervous to what's to come. So in this video, I'm going to be discussing some things that I would like to see, I guess, or just suggestions that I think would be cool that would help the game flourish in the long run. With that being said, let's get straight into this. Now, first things first, let's speak about progression. It is said that they are going to revamp progression or add new things to progression, change it up, etc. We love that. We love to see that. Now, one thing I find that may end up being a little bit contradicting, obviously there's going to be new players coming into Type Soul. However, if you just allow all the players to get back on the game with their max level Vasto accounts, etc., how are we going to experience that new progression? Yes, obviously people who want to experience it might make new slots, etc., but if everybody just ran back in the game, which is meant to feel like a new game, if everybody just ran back in the new game with max level slots, it's going to take the fun out of the game. You just have a bunch of people just going to try out the max level stuff or do PvP straight away. It's gonna have the same effect that the old Type Soul had. It's just going to die out. Yes, Type Soul's combat is its selling point, is the fun factor, but there's only so much just PvP can land you. Now, I'm assuming with the new progression, they added new ways of progressing, PvE, etc., things that just make it more fun than it used to be. Now, my suggestion for this, my fix to this, would honestly be that maybe within the first week or 2 of the game's release, because I heard, I'm not 100% sure, but I did read somewhere that they're going to be making slots, or somebody suggested slots and they're going to consider it. Everybody that has a slot that was previously in the game, so all existing slots, will be locked for maybe the first week or 2. Now this way, it doesn't actually delete people's hard-earned, grinded money and accounts, because people spend money on their account. So that way you still have all your safe stuff from before and you haven't actually lost any money. It's just you can't use that already existing account or slot for a week or 2, which forces everybody to play the game as if it's a brand new game. And this honestly helps the game in the long run. People play the game for longer. People are going to be experiencing the game together for the first time, and it's going to actually feel like a new game. So it's going to be more entertaining for the masses overall as well. Overall, it's just better if everybody experienced the new game, the new progression, the new gameplay feel, the new abilities together. Experiencing it together is just way better than everybody just hopping in their max level slots. I do hope this is given some thought and taken into consideration. If anybody could throw this at the new developers, just lock the new slots. That would be so cool if we could all play the game for the first time again and just learn everything together. That was what made Type Soul fun in the first place. And I want to add on to that, a lot of people are saying they want accounts to get wiped. I just want to quickly add, wiping slots or wiping accounts, I don't think it's the best idea. There's going to be a lot of people mad about that. There's going to be a lot of people upset about that. You got to remember, a lot of people spent thousands of dollars, hundreds of dollars getting rerolls in order to trade for stuff like Goku fragments and just rare things in general. So I don't know if people are going to be too happy with the hard-earned cash being thrown in the trash, essentially. So yeah, maybe wiping slots isn't a good idea. Again, just lock the already existing slots and allow everyone to play on new slots together, and that would be really cool. And when I say that, I mean this for CC players too. Let's not give CC players the advantage that they had last time. They already know enough about the game already. It's giving them more of an advantage. It's just super jarring, super annoying, and really stupid in my my opinion. Let's leave the CC player advantages in the past and move on from it. Now, from the sneaks, it looks like there's been a lot added to the game. Obviously, new areas. We've seen pictures of new areas, etc. We've seen new abilities. We've seen new weapons. We've seen a lot of new cool things. I'm not gonna lie to you. But the one thing that I care about the most is please make rerolls affordable. Please, 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 please make rerolls affordable. Please make rerolls affordable. Honestly, I know I repeat that 50 times, but please make rerolls affordable. Like, if we want to reroll for all the new cool stuff, I don't think I should have to pay 800 Robux for one reroll. Even 800 bucks for 800 Robux for 2 rerolls is still pretty expensive. Please, let's be a little bit more generous, because that's 10 bucks. It should be at least 4 or 5 rerolls for 10 bucks, bro. Like, let's be so for real. Like, it's so uncool at how much rerolls used to cost, and hopefully it's not the same. Maybe I'm being a little bit too optimistic. Maybe I'm asking for too much. But can we not have the game passes that we need? The rerolls, the clan rerolls, the Shikai rerolls cost $1 million, because it's an RNG, bro. It's RNG. You could get it within your first try, and you might not get it till your 100th try. It's just so discouraging that I have to sick my money away for a 0.5% chance or 1% chance. It's so infuriating. Also, I want to add on top of that, I don't know, maybe this might be a stretch. It might be a stretch. However, I do think if we're going to never mind, that might be a stretch. Some people were saying if you wipe accounts, maybe you should compensate those wiped accounts with like being able to pick exactly what clan and Shikai they want. But that sounds cool, but wiping might be crazy, so that, again, off topic. But honestly, that's about all I have for Type Soul 2. We don't really know what's coming to the game. Nobody really knows except for like the devs. So we're just gonna have to wait for that. We can't speak on what we don't know. But Type Soul 2 is looking super interesting. Honestly, if Type Soul saves 2024 summer the same way it saved 2023 summer, we're gonna be happy. We're gonna be ecstatic about that. Hopefully the developers do see this video and consider actually locking existing slots. I think that's my main thing. Obviously not wiping slots. If they did wipe slots, it should be heavily compensated, like, honestly. But I don't think wiping slots is the move to go. I think locking the already existing slots and then just letting everyone start fresh, you know, and then launch day maybe have 10 Shikai and clan rerolls each. That would be so cool. No, I might be asking for too much, but it would be really cool. 10 is really not a lot when you're trying to roll for 1%. You know what I mean? So I don't see the harm in that being super generous and things of that nature. It would encourage a lot of people to come back too. If there was a 10 rerolls for Shikai and 10 rerolls for clans, it would encourage a lot of people to come back to the game. But I do hope Type Soul comes back bigger and better and flourishes, because Type Soul was one of the most entertaining games other than like Voxel Blade that I've played in so long, since Deep Woken came out, and Deep Woken's so mid now. So I do want this game to go far. I do want it to prosper. Good luck to the developers. Hopefully they're not scumbags. Fingers crossed. I don't know any of the new developers, so I don't know. Hopefully they're not scumbags. Hopefully they're not bougie and Hollywood, things of that nature. But only time will tell. Hopefully the new moderators don't just go around banning people. Only time will tell. So sorry if this was a yap fest. I'm gonna see y'all boys in the next one. Peace. Hit that like button and hit the subscribe button too.